This episode of the Folding Towels podcast is brought to you by HY.GIENE Australia. Did you know that oil retention in towels isn't just gross but can be a fire hazard? HY.GIENE Australia have worked with the health and wellness industry to develop cleaners and laundry products that are guaranteed to remove oil residues from your towels so that they feel and smell clean, last longer and reduce your risk of laundry fires. Listeners can get 15% off their next order when they visit hygieneaustralia.com.au and use the code 15OFF-FOLDING-TOWELS.
Hello, it's Jackie back again here at the Folding Towels podcast, and I have David with me. Hello, David.
Hello, Jackie.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's
I'm pretty good. I've been pondering something recently.
Yes.
Yeah. You know how they say you shouldn't put anything larger than your elbow in your ear?
Yeah.
Yeah. But eargasms, like when you clean your ears and it feels like remarkably good, and I'm not endorsing cleaning your ears because I suppose you're not supposed to do that. But if it didn't feel so good, like why does it feel so good if you're
That
not supposed
is
to do it?
one of the mysteries of the human body, David. Honestly, I don't know. I learn things about the human body and I only have more questions.
Ah, eargasms, look it up. It's a thing.
It is a thing, yes. Yes. Thank you for starting out with that.
You're welcome, Jackie. What have you been up to?
I have been madly working and getting myself organized. I am hopping on a plane this week
Woohoo!
I think I'm going to the sunny Gold Coast. I don't know what the correct term is, but we're heading to conference for the massage and myotherapy
Yes.
conference.
It's not very sunny out there at the moment.
Yeah, my husband looked at the weather app the other day and I was like, it's going to rain all week. Boo.
Yep.
Thanks, Queensland.
Yep. It's going to be good though.
I'm so excited. We're actually spending a couple of days on the beach as well, having a teeny tiny break with my
Yay.
husband and my kids. And yeah, and then the conference and then heading back home next week. So yeah, I'm
Mm.
very excited.
Do you know what I've done?
No. What have
I
you done?
land in Gold Coast at about 11 o'clock and I have booked myself a massage.
Oh, jealous.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to see my favorite peeps in the main street of Coolangatta at Holistic Therapies.
Are they listening to us right now?
I don't know, Christine, if you are listening, maybe if you can give us a message. Christine from Holistic Therapies in Coolangatta.
Hi,
I will be
Christine.
knocking on your door on Friday.
It sounds slightly stalkery.
I am booked in.
He does have an appointment. It's okay.
Yes, I do.
Oh, wonderful. I've been thinking
Mm,
about it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So we'll see.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, what's our topic today, Jackie?
Oh, another very exciting topic. And I actually say that very genuinely. That wasn't sarcasm, people. We are talking about 7 free or low cost options for continuing your education. Yay.
Yeah, I know
Ah,
you love your learning as well.
I do. I do. I love it so much. I don't have a lot of time for updating skills and whatnot at the moment, but I do love it.
Mm. So why should we do CPE anyway?
Well, look, David, if you want a list, I've got a list. Can I
Ah,
tell you?
the little list?
A little list.
You put it on the list.
All right. Well, that like honestly, besides keeping yourself fresh and excited and learning a new skill and keeping your brain active, you can actually keep your skills current because if
Yes.
you have, graduated from massage school about 20 years ago, things have changed.
Yeah, we
We
don't
we've
talk about
actually
toxins anymore, do we?
we do not. We do not. Yeah, things have changed so much. And like the research, like there's tons of research happening in physical health and the massage and bodywork world. And it's really exciting.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's a huge reason.
Yeah.
And then I guess you have got the advantage of actually learning new skills too.
Mm.
So you could learn how to do cupping or how to use tape or I don't know. What else is there, David?
Yeah,
I
well,
can't
Jason
think of
Chung
it.
was here in Adelaide just the other weekend, and he was teaching traditional Chinese medicine techniques of Oriental cupping and gua sha.
Ah, right.
Hmm.
Nice. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. And in September, ATMS, the Australian Traditional Medicine Society, have got a full 1 day seminar on long COVID as an example of something you might be interested in. Yeah.
Right.
With
Okay.
both bodywork approaches to long COVID and also other natural therapies.
Right. Oh, that's so interesting.
Hmm.
There's also some things in the lymphatic world happening as well, and I cannot for the life of me remember what they are, but I know we have been talking about that in our Adelaide Massage Facebook group. So, yeah, lots of
Yeah.
stuff happening.
There's lots of research happening in the world of oncology massage as well.
There is.
Hmm.
That's definitely a growing field in bodywork, definitely.
Yeah, check out episode 50 with Amy Tyler.
Oh, such a great episode.
Yeah.
We love chatting with Amy.
Yes.
Well, I think that was just me though.
It was you. It was great episode though.
I said the royal we, and then I went, hang on.
Hmm.
Okay. So why else do you want to do? Why else do you want to have some CPE in your back pocket? Um, you can also find an industry mentor as well,
Yeah.
which I think is something that people might not actually think about.
Yeah, you could find someone and think, I wonder how they managed to get to where they are. And then you can latch onto their coattails and kind of follow their journey. Remove some of the steps to being awesome.
Yes, yes. Um, what else is on our list, David? Well,
Yeah.
you've got new information so that you can actually apply your current skills safely. And this applies to what we were just talking about before, David, with new research coming out in different fields. So lymphatic drainage and oncology massage, you can update the skills that you already have and apply that to new health conditions and a different range of people, which I think is
Mhm.
really, really exciting.
Yep. So that whole thing of you can't treat if somebody's got cancer, you might spread it. We know that that's a load of BS.
Oh my gosh. And do you know how many people have actually said to me in the last 12 months or so, new therapists, like brand new therapists, that said, we did not get told anything about oncology massage,
Mm.
nothing
Yeah.
in massage school, which is just absolutely heartbreaking because this is actually a really growing field.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I love meeting other therapists when I do CPE.
you do.
Mm.
You have a good
Sometimes,
chin wag.
yeah. Sometimes you get into something, you go, everyone here is a bit weird. Hey, guess what? I'm weird as well. And then you go to meetups where there's a whole bunch of people that you just resonate with. And it's like, yes, I've found my homies.
That's so true.
Mm,
That is so true. It is so good to actually get out of the massage studio, out of our little boxes and meet new people. It really
yeah.
is.
So we should crack on with our topic for the day. So if
Yes.
you are a member of a professional association, and not everyone is, and there's no law, not here in Australia anyway, there's no law saying that you must be a member of a professional association. But if you are a member, then you will need to do CPE to keep your membership. And each association does have a slightly different way of calculating CPE, just to keep you on your toes. No one can be the same. It's probably trademarked or something. Um, so the number of CPE points that you need, depending on your association, is going to be a little bit different. For example, I am a member of both ATMS, with the Australian Traditional Medicine Society, and Massage and Myotherapy Australia. ATMS requires 20 20 CPE points a year, and Massage and Myotherapy Australia requires 40 points per year. They just calculate them a little bit differently. And it's kind of same, but different.
Yeah, it's really interesting once you sort of talk to people about this. Or how do you do your CPE and what do you have to do and how do you upload things? It's very interesting.
Mm. But we see it over and over again in the Facebook groups. How many points do I get for this? I'm with a particular member. I'm with a particular association. Your association on their website does have usually a downloadable PDF with a points table, and you can find out all the different ways of recording your CPE with them, the types of things that they will accept and won't accept, and the points which are then allocated to them. Sometimes it's on a per hour, per day, per skill, yeah, just depending on your association.
I will actually say, for those of you in Australia that are with Massage and Myotherapy Australia, which used to be AAMT, they have actually just updated their PDF very recently. I actually downloaded it like about a month ago.
Mm.
So early 2024, for those of you listening later in the year. Yeah, so new and improved, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Well, let's start old school with our list of 7 free or low cost options for your continuing education. Starting old school, number one,
Woohoo!
you can read a book, you can watch a DVD, you can purchase those books and DVDs, or you can borrow them from a library.
Hey, if you're still a student studying, then there's a good chance that the place that you're studying massage at actually has some of these available for you for free.
Yeah, yes. And guess what? Your fellow therapists may have some books that you may want to borrow, and you may have books that they want to borrow. So swapsies.
Absolutely. Ask in your massage groups as well. If you're in a local massage group, ask around. Hey, I really want to learn about this, or I wanted to read this book. Does anyone have a copy that I could borrow, or do you know where I can get it? Facebook is good for a few things.
And books come up for sale all the time on Facebook too. Sometimes those books can be a bit expensive. Sometimes it's a therapist who's getting ready to retire and they're just quitting their library. And when you find a retiring therapist, have a look at the gold that they have got sitting on their shelf.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
some of these older textbooks are just magic.
Yes. And can
Mm.
be very, very expensive to buy brand new.
Yes. But places like Terra Rossa here in Australia, so terrarossa.com.au, they have a bunch of DVDs that you can buy from them. They're only about $50 a DVD.
That's pretty good, really.
Yeah, for a good couple of hours of learning, it's quite affordable.
Yeah. And that's yours to keep forever. So you can watch it 2 or 3 times if you have to.
Then lend it to a friend. Why not go halves?
That is a great idea, David. Why
Mm.
didn't I think of that?
And while we're on the idea of reading things, if you're a member of an association, you probably get a journal. And
Yes.
you can get points for reading the journal that you've already paid for.
You can. I know I'm with Massage and Myotherapy Australia, and we get our 4 journals every year. And I have to say, sometimes the articles are like, "Oh, I'm really not interested in that." I do read through them anyway because
Mm,
I like to read things cover to cover. I'm very bizarre about that sort of situation. But yeah, I do get those points for reading my association journal every year, which I'm paying for in my membership fees anyway. So it's a win-win, honestly.
yeah. And with ATMS, you have to complete a little quiz just as proof that you have read your journal. But you've paid for it. You might as well do that quiz and get your points, which go towards your education for the year.
That actually sounds kind of fun, David.
Yeah. All right. What's the next thing that we can do, which is free or low cost, Jackie?
Woohoo, we're up to number 2.
Hmm.
Well, it's actually to volunteer your time.
Yes.
Yeah, this is something close to your heart, David, because you have
Yes.
been volunteering at different charities and community events on and off for
I
years.
have. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a good thing to do.
Yeah. And so, like, you can actually claim that time that you've spent as part of your continuing education, which is,
That's right. And so with ATMS, I think it's 1 point for every 3 hours of volunteering. I traveled for a week with a group of cyclists last year, so that was quite a nice chunk of points.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You did. You were all over the place.
yeah, we
That was,
went
yeah,
all through.
I had forgotten that. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, it could be something like a marathon or a triathlon event. Um, Often we'll see a group pop up. Hey, we're looking for a massage therapist. Will be good exposure. And while we mock that whole, it's good for exposure thing because look, it really isn't. But it can be.
Well, look,
Volunteer,
honestly,
if you
it
love
can be.
working with runners and you're asked to volunteer at a marathon and you are now in your target market. You may get a few people asking for your contact details.
That is exactly what I was going to say. You might be wanting to work in the sporting world, and if all of a sudden you're getting runners coming at you left, right, and center because you happen to do some massage at a marathon or a triathlon, like it was worth your time.
Mm,
Amazing.
yeah. So it's often other small businesses that want to use the word, it's good for exposure. It's like, hey, is it good for yours? But there are times when volunteering is quite a good thing to do. And maybe it's a charity that's just close to your heart. Maybe it's something like Ronald McDonald House, working with the families who are staying there. They've got children who are quite ill, and those families might be living there for, say, 3 to 6 months as a home away from home. Maybe it's something like Canteen or the Cancer Council. All of those places would love to have you, even if it's just for a day.
That is so true. And look, honestly, we don't use the word exposure lightly because, you know how it is, small business owners. Like we
Hmm.
totally get it.
Yep.
But it does feel really good to give back. And then if your association lets you claim CPE points for being a volunteer, you've won in two ways at least.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that one.
And volunteering, treat it just like you would a donation. You're doing it from the goodness of your heart, not necessarily to gain anything, but yes, you might actually gain some good loyal clients from that
Yeah.
exposure.
Yeah.
Cheap
Uh,
marketing.
I know we do laugh about some of that stuff, but honestly, it does depend. It depends on so many factors. And look, if you don't want to volunteer your time for anything anywhere, that is totally up to you. Completely fine, but it can work out in your favor. You just have to do it the right way.
Back in one of our earlier podcasts, I talked about how I sponsored an LGBTQ volleyball team,
Yes.
and they held a tournament here in Adelaide. And volleyballers came from all around Australia to play in this particular tournament. It was fabulous, and I went up and volunteered with them for the day, just doing free massage, table massage, and a bit of sports training with them. And I had no intention of gaining any clients from it, but about half a dozen became good, loyal, regular clients with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it can win. It can win for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do a
Yeah.
good deed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Hmm. And
What's number three, David?
oh, if you are listening to this podcast, you are doing some CPE.
Yes.
Yes, you can listen to podcasts. We've already done episode 9. You might like to check out. And we'll be releasing another podcast soon about our favorite podcast too, as well as one that we did just the other day, number 52. But you can listen to podcasts. There's a whole bunch of them out there that are either very industry specific for massage or bodywork, some which are just health in general, and some which might be maybe a bit more business related. You can listen to podcasts and count that towards your points in many associations, but not all.
I have to say, I'm a bit of a late addition to the podcast world, which is hilarious considering we have our own podcast. But I, I struggle to listen to podcasts a lot of the time, and I think that's just because I'm time poor. But there are so many podcasts out there, like it's insane. If you have an interest in something, you can probably find a podcast on it.
Just, I think with that, a little bit of celebration as well, Jackie. Aren't we number 13 in the world for massage-related podcasts?
Are we? Are we? Where did you get that information from, David?
From you.
From me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think on that list, I can't remember what the
Yes.
list was called. I think we were 17.
Number
Yeah,
17 in the
17, which
world.
is pretty good. No, the list, I can't remember what it was actually called, but I'll see if I can find a link. I think I might have put it in a link somewhere else. But it was about it was like a whole list. It was like 30 or 40 podcasts all about massage and body work. And we were number 17. So
17.
go us.
Yes. From little old Adelaide.
Yay!
But yes, your association might require you to keep a journal or a reflection, just as evidence that you have listened to it. You write down things you liked about that podcast and what you've learned. Keep that in a file somewhere as proof that you have listened. Maybe take a screenshot, put that in your file, just again as proof that you listened on a particular day, and count that towards your points.
Please do always double check that the CPE that you are doing, you can claim that with your association if you are doing it for association points. This is something really important. Sometimes people do get caught out with maybe there are associations out there that you can't listen to podcasts and claim it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
ATMS is one of those.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah.
Look, guys, come on. You've got to change that. This
Yeah.
podcast is great.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah, do
right.
just double check.
Moving on. What's the next one, Jackie?
We're up to number 4, and that is to have a regular membership to a platform that is okay. So hang on a minute here.
We are not accepting kickbacks, by the way. We're just going to mention some people.
Yeah, no. Oh, I wish. No, we're not.
Yep.
Okay, so to have a regular membership to a platform like Stuart Hines Inner Circle
Yes.
or Paula Nutting's Massage Mastery and Mentoring.
Yes.
And so you're paying like a little bit per month. There might be $20, might be $25 per month, something like that. And you get access to webinars and recordings and videos and courses. And usually everything is pretty easily accessible. I know that
Mm.
the Inner Circle membership, they've just updated their website this year, I think,
Yes.
and it's all very easily accessible. They have dozens of things in there that you can watch and learn from. And they also do, I think it's a monthly Zoom catch up, I think.
Yes, that's right. With a special webinar.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Clearly, I've done tons of those.
Yeah, and if you miss the webinar, then they're usually available through that platform as well. Another one you might like to look at is the Neil Asher technique, or the NAT series. It started off as just a few little handbooks, and it has grown and grown and grown with all sorts of educators from all around the world talking about all sorts of topics. And you can either purchase those courses individually. Some of them might be $50 or $35.
They're very
Um,
reasonably priced.
yeah, they
Like,
are.
seriously. Yeah.
Or you can pay in US dollars, 20 US dollars per month for all you can eat on that particular platform.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I think that's really good. Like you could have access to that for a couple of years if you want to, for really not a huge amount of money and do
Mm,
tons and tons of courses. And then you
yeah.
don't have to pay for it forever. I really like that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yes.
What's number 5, David?
Yeah, this is one that's a little bit of a favorite of mine, and that is attending member meetups of your association. And we'll talk about some other association-y type things as well. But member meetups, you get to hang out with your peers, have a good chat with them. I know these are organized through Massage and Myotherapy Australia. Not sure about other associations. But yeah, they've usually got a regional coordinator. It might cost you a cup of coffee or a bowl of nachos or something, and you get to meet your peers, hang out with them, and just spend time, I guess, in fellowship. As just a good opportunity to debrief and brothers in arms and all that sort of stuff, without having to take things too seriously. But also, your association will usually host something like an AGM, um, and it doesn't cost you anything to attend the AGM. Those AGMs are usually done online. You can read the minutes to your heart's content. You can vote on decisions and usually get points just for attending that as well.
I know with Massage Myotherapy Australia, I know we mentioned this one a lot, but we're both members, David and I, members of that association, and so we know a lot of the stuff that happens with it. But you can also sometimes do surveys for them and get a couple of
Yes.
points. So there's often a lot of stuff behind the scenes with an association that you might not actually be aware of.
Mm,
And we have talked about actually becoming what do you call it, David, when you're actually like working a board member?
yes. Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
Me, no. I don't have time to breathe, David. Jeez. But like, there's a lot of stuff that happens with associations of all kinds, and you might not actually be across all of the things that happen. And some of this stuff you can actually claim CPE points on, and it might only cost you your time.
Mm,
So, even if you're not sure, it's a good idea to just check in with your association and go, oh, hey, what is the stuff that you can actually help me out with in regards to CPE? Can I become a board member? Can I do a survey?
yep.
What's happening?
Yep. Yes. What's next, Jackie?
Number 6.
Mm,
Woohoo. This is webinars. And I think this is a time honored favorite in regards to CPE, especially since 2020.
yes.
Yeah. But honestly, webinars should be like the staple from your association as well. They should be sending out an email or a newsletter reminding you of specific webinars that are coming up. And you might be lucky enough to get some for free. But I know, again, mentioning Massage and Myotherapy Australia, their webinars are usually only around $30 to $50, $35 to $50 for members, which is
hmm
like really quite cheap.
Yes. It's very affordable. And they
It
usually
is.
contribute 5 points or 10 points if it's a longer one
Yeah,
to
5 or
your.
10 points.
Yep.
And like if it's 10 points, that's a quarter already
Mm,
of what you have to do for the year. So,
yes. Yes.
yeah, add in
So
your journal and you're halfway there.
what I really love about webinars is that it gives you exposure um, to the, the teachers and the knowledgeable people who are out there. And for the investment of, say, 30 or $50 for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours of time, rather than looking at a course and thinking that course is $500, $700, and then I have to travel to Victoria or New South Wales, so there's airfares and accommodation. What if I don't like that person? That hour and a half on the webinar is a great bite size chunk. It's a nice little taster to think, do I want to study with this person? Or, glad I did that because it just saved me from a very expensive purchase decision.
That is so true, David. And I actually hadn't really thought about that too much recently, but that is such a great point. I'm so glad you said that. Um, I know, I think we're going to put actually a bunch of lists of webinars from the different associations in the show notes. Hopefully, we remember to do that.
Yeah, so we'll link to ATMS, AMT, massage myotherapy. For our American listeners, we'll put a link into ABMP as well. They've got a whole bunch of free and low cost courses. If you're a member of Massage Myotherapy Australia as well, there is an affiliation between our association and ABMP. But then there's also some of those well-established trainers, like big names of the industry, like Till Luca through Advanced Trainings and Eric Dalton with his MAT protocols, Walt Fritz. They all tend to have 1 hour training courses for not a lot of money, like $25, $30. Very affordable again, an hour knocked off, and usually exposure to really good content.
Honestly, some of those names, those are industry legends. And
Mm.
yeah, like I actually want to get on the website now and sign up for something
Yeah.
because that's the crazy kind of stuff that I do at like
Mm.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Now
I
this last one, Jackie, and you
yes.
can talk about it. You popped it into the notes and went, "Oh my God, I had no idea." What is it? Number seven, what is it?
So this is MOOCs, which stands for Massive Open Online Course, MOOC. And this gets mentioned in Australia a lot. And AMT are a huge proponent of these guys. Like they mention MOOCs courses all the time. They love them. They actually have dozens of free courses available online. And the one that probably, if anyone's heard of this, there'll be one that everyone will know, and it's understanding dementia. And there's two courses in regards to that. One is understanding dementia, and I can't remember what the other one is called. I think it's working with dementia or something like that. And they're offered through the University of Tasmania. And like I went on there the other day when I was researching for this episode, David, and like honestly, there's so many courses on there. It's crazy. You can learn just about anything you want. Like there's a ton of medical stuff and complementary therapies like nutrition, Chinese medicine. You can learn about diabetes, fatty liver disease. There's all sorts of research articles, things about public health, and also understanding the medical systems, not only in Australia but in other countries as well. Um, but then there's so many other things. Like if you have an interest in, I don't know, mathematics, like physics or astronomy or something, like there is so much stuff on there to learn about. It's so crazy and it's all free. It's free, 100% free.
So after reading it in the notes you put up, I went and had a look. There are universities. Actually, it's not just universities. There's also businesses who are contributing training.
Yeah.
So IBM was one of those from all around the world.
Yes.
Educators from all around the world, 100%
Yes.
free.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I wish I didn't have a job so I could just spend all day learning.
You've just summed up my problem, my entire problem. I nearly just called you my husband's name. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
But you've just completely summed up my entire problem with life. Like I don't want to do anything except just learn about stuff. I'm so interested in how things happen and how does this work and what's happening in this situation. That's all I want to do. But I just can't. I have to go to work, David.
And just in the quick reading that I did before we connected, these courses aren't little either. Some of them are like 2 to 3 hours a week for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's substantial.
Yeah, a lot of them are like that. It's not just a couple of hours. It's quite a few hours. Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
free.
and it's all free. Yeah,
My God.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that in the AMT Facebook group, they have just in the last month did a really big Facebook post about this. So if you're in Australia and a part of the AMT Association, absolutely jump onto their Facebook group page and have a look for that link. Yeah.
Hmm. So the next time you're sitting there thinking, I really need to top up my points because membership is coming up.
As we do.
Yeah, should probably be a bit more proactive about it. And you don't want to fork out the expense of traveling interstate or overseas or what have you. There are, whilst we kind of made a list of seven things, it's much more than seven. There are dozens of free and low cost things that you can be doing.
Yeah. I was actually astounded, David, with the webinars because I went and had a look through some of those links in our preparation for today's episode. And even just the Massage and Myotherapy Association, I know a lot of people complain about their association, but I counted 70 webinars at one point.
Hmm.
70. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just 10. Like they, and you mentioned some industry leaders, a few different names. Some of them were from those industry leaders. Like they
Yes.
have so many things available. And I'm sure it's the same with ATMS
They've got about
because
3 years of content up on their website.
yeah, because ATMS is not just for massage. They have so much other stuff that they cover as well. The different kinds of body work, nutrition.
Mm.
Like there's so much learning to be done.
Yeah. ATMS with their points, you can access any of those webinars for your own interest, but they will only calculate points which are specific to your actual modality.
The little
But
boxes that you've ticked when you
yeah,
join.
yeah, but I do go and pay for and watch some of those webinars because like, oh, I actually want to know more about that. I don't care that I'm not getting points. I want to know more. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, nothing works in isolation. And I find that with, particularly for myself, I'm very interested in nutrition.
Mm,
And I would love to do a naturopathy qualification if I had time, but that's not on the cards for right now. And so I've read quite a few things and done a few things related to nutrition and naturopathy, and it's fascinating.
yeah. I've been, and I guess it might sound a bit funny, but I've been watching and listening to a whole bunch of recordings about menopause recently.
Have you?
I
Good
have.
work.
Yeah, this is something that is not taught anywhere, really. Probably
Well,
not
it's
even in medical
not.
school.
It's not. You're 100% right. And we've talked about this on an episode before that and because it's like 75% of the people that come and get massage, that people on our massage table are women. At
Yeah.
some point, they're either going to go through menopause, are going through menopause, or have just finished going through menopause. So
Yes.
it's so relatable. Like we need to know these
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good on you, David. That's amazing.
I'm learning stuff.
I bet you are. You know what? I think we should add that link in as well if you've been learning some things.
Mm.
Like you either need to send me that link so I can do that course or we need to add it in for everybody.
It's on the ATMS website.
Oh, okay, right.
Yep. And there's a whole bunch of things that I've gone and watched out of interest, like information about endometriosis and polycystic ovary syndrome. These are things that clients talk to me about and probably talk to many of you about as well.
Yeah,
And I just have no information. So this is it's beneficial, even if it's just to be able to show some empathy.
exactly. And sometimes just knowing what the process is of different things, whether it be a disease or a process of the human body, sometimes just knowing some of that information just can put your mind at ease with seeing
Mm.
clients that have that condition.
Yeah, and the big thing is when someone comes and says, I have this thing, I've been diagnosed, but I haven't really been given any management options." It's being able to say, "Hey, have you considered going to see a insert name of practitioner, so insert name of type of practitioner here,
Yeah.
and referring them in the right direction."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely. Oh, I love it. I think this is turning out to be one of my most favorite episodes, David, that we've done.
We hope that it's been really, really useful to you.
Yes, we do. We
And
do.
maybe drop us a comment on our Facebook page or on our Instagram. Even send us an email with what are your ideas for free and low cost options for CPE, and maybe we can do a part two.
Yes, we would love to do a part 2. If you are going to be at the Massage and Myotherapy Australia conference on the weekend, please come and tap us on the shoulder and give us a hug, say hi, tell us how much you love the podcast and where you're from. We would love to meet you.
Just give us some encouragement.
Yes. Little bit of love, little bit of love. We need
Yeah.
it.
All right. Well, this has been a fun one, Jackie.
It has. Thanks for chatting, David.
Yeah, if you are listening on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, I think those are the only two platforms that allow you to leave a rating. So please do leave a rating and a written review. That would mean ever so much to us, and it helps us to get found by other practitioners just like yourself.
And you can find us on all of the socials. We're on Facebook and Instagram. We are on Twitter as well. I know a lot of people aren't, but we are.
Hey, we are genials.
We are. We would love to chat with you at any time. Please send us an email or hit us up on the socials. And thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to do that. Thanks, guys.
I'm going to see you on the Gold Coast, Jackie.
I'll see you there, David.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.